RC Pilots Lounge. We got 33 people in here right out the gate. Warmed it up a little bit early, let you guys fill in and all that stuff. Hangar 51, let's do some shout outs to the people who are in the rooms already. Also, I want to let everybody know, you usual suspects, that we're liable to have a lot of new faces in here tonight. So I really don't want to miss anyone. Let's welcome them. Let's give them a nice, Hangar Rat style pat on the back. There's going to be a lot of names that we haven't seen before because that video, let me just tell you stats on the MiG video. It went amazing. So MiG-17, my first video that I put out on it Monday, is looking at 8,500 views right now, which is awesome. And then I killed the momentum of that video with my next one released today. Mike Kennedy, Dave Marshall, Anthony Sanfilippo, Hangar 51, Jeff's Custom RC, John Rothberg. I'm sure I'm missing some of you guys. Steve Coggins, what is going on? We're going to have a lot of new guys in here tonight. Really got a lot of subs recently, guys that maybe didn't know we were here, who tuned into the Hobby King video. So thanks for making that really fun and amazing and well worthwhile. I've got folks who are asking me if I am going to do the Spitfire, Avio Spitfire, and that kind of stuff. So I would love to, actually. And I thought I was going to get one of those Spitfires a long time ago, but then Stephen Neal left Hobby King. Dave's RC, what is going on? Victor Shamulus, Breaking Silence. Dennis Farley knows what Ricky did last summer. Warren Estep just checking in. Raymond Molina, Anthony Sanfilippo, Eric Rogers, John Rogers. Awesome. I tell you what, guys, we are breaking the internet in this little YouTube chat thing. It's crazy. Mrs. Boozer popping in. Papa Boozer, what is going on? Wesley and I were just kind of on a Skype call trying to work out some stuff. When they talk about hitting the wall, we're hitting the firewall. We just cannot get a guest through on our end. I was going to have Wesley pop in and say, hey, I know he's been busy. Sean Fiol, what is going on? We had a great show last week, didn't we? Wesley threw a party for us to celebrate our 1-year anniversary of this show, and I deeply appreciate him for that. Jeff's Custom RC Weaving, love it, you guys. PA Cub Flyer. So what are we going to talk about? I know I put out a feeler in that chat. I wish that chat was it's I don't know what you even call that thread. It's on YouTube. I think it'd be great if Facebook worked that way, but Facebook doesn't work that way. And John's RC, hi Ryan, first time here. Everybody blow up John's RC with loads of emojis. Jeff's Custom RC, is John your guy you've been talking about? The young man who's flying? Adam Hampton, what's going on? RC Flyby Mike, Avios is good, just need to tweak a few things on any of their models for sure. Yeah, when any company, when they have what you want, you got to go for it sometimes. I tell you, it sucks learning the hard way about things, but so far I'm still flying and in one piece. I'd like to see there be someone I could call on the phone when I have a problem. John's RC, let's... one of you guys, do I have to be the one that passes out wrenches, or can somebody give him one? He can drop a link to his channel. I know you guys, I haven't had a chance to check him out, but I know you guys were talking about him today. And I'd be glad to have him on the show and stuff, but when somebody's that young, you need permission and all that kind of stuff. So, David Martin Graff says he needs an EDF soon. Well, we're going to talk about this little F-16 back here a little bit. And then we've got the Marlin from Hobby Zone getting ready to drop pretty soon. and I'll show you guys pictures of that if you want to see it. Maybe somebody can drop a link to our videos. Definitely check out the channel, the Arrows RC playlist on this YouTube channel. I want to thank you guys for just how well everything's going. I had the best month of all on Amazon last month, and this month is looking to be great as well. Jeff's Custom RC, are you going to be able to drop a link to John's channel for us? Anthony Sanfilippo wants a wrench. I'll just give it out. But it screws me up, so I just lost my, let's see, give you a wrench. And let's see, who else? King Rat can drop wrenches. Where's John? Is he going to drop his own links or not? Let's see. 50 in here watching. I got to get another computer screen, ladies and gentlemen, because what happens is I can see half of what I'm doing, and it keeps me from working on other things to flesh out the chat. So, all right, cool. What's the deal, Ryan? Is the 16 way underpowered? I do not know yet because I have not had a chance to fly it. I did not get a chance to fly today. I did not have a cameraman, either one, Captain Mike or Bobby Committa. We just had things going on today. So I want to have Bobby Committa on the show as well one of these days because I want to introduce him to you guys. He's a heck of a pilot. He's got the passion for it as well, just like the rest of us here. And I need someone to match my intensity. Mike's awesome. Mike will always be a part of this, but he's just got a lot going on, so it's okay. Yeah, David Sabino. I'm not sure if you've been here before, but welcome. And if you have been here, I'm sorry I forget. Dave Marshall, I've always been into EDFs, just never flown one till today. A lot of pre-flight nerves and such, but man, what a complete lady in the air. E-Flite Viper was a great choice for Dave Marshall as a first EDF. You hear it here, ladies and gentlemen. That's awesome. Anthony Sanfilippo, thanks. Feel like a hanger rat now. I thought I gave you a wrench, man. Did I give you one? Yeah, I gave you one. It's just, for whatever reason, I'm not seeing it. John's RC loves the E-Flite F-16. It's his new favorite jet. I think he just flew it. You have a video out, don't you, John? John's RC, don't you have a video out of you flying that little F-16? I tell you, there's no battery you're going to put in there other than like a 2200 4S. And I am using... You guys want me to blow it up a little bit so you're not looking at the instrument panel or what? What do you want me to do? I'm blowing it up. Let's see. Just bear with me, y'all. That's not what I want to move. I'm all discombobulated because... That's a little better. We'll just go for that. Bam. How's that? Okay, cool. So, can you see? I got one of those smart batteries. I got two of them. 2200 4S from Horizon Hobby, the smart battery that fits perfect in this little F-16, which I can bring a little bit closer. And then I was aiming to film today the MiG-17 with the big 5570C pack. I promised some of you guys. We filmed it the other day, but the audio was garbage, so I got to go back out with it. No problem, because I love flying it. Love flying that MiG. The only problem with big jets is you can't fit as many things in the vehicle. That's all. But 5570C pack in the FMS A10 video. I just got to edit it up, which just means deal with color and light and sharpening. There's nothing I really cut. And then get the MiG out with this baby, and then we're going to fly the little F-16. And John's RC, let's ask you a question. Playing Crazy FPV, what is going on? John's RC, let's ask you a question. So, my E-Flite F-16 came with an addendum in the manual, which differs on CG than the manual. Talks about 75 to 85 millimeters for the CG. John's RC, did you go with that? Just curious. And then also, Deuces Wild, where'd you get those packs, man? And then also, I wanted to point out one thing I noticed too. So some of you guys already popped for this F-16. It is available on the Amazon store right here on this channel. All you have to do is go to the right there, the YouTube channel. Wait, other way. Yeah. Up there behind the Spitfire tail, you click those links and you can get to all those places. So that's fun. We are going to transition back. So one thing I wanted to ask John, who's already flown it, even though he's a young guy. We flew it straight out of the box, battery far to the nose, made it just a tiny bit nose heavy. How was that? Amazon Prime. You got to get it from my store, Deuces. Did you? Anyway, so on page number, give me a sec. I noticed a small discrepancy. It's not a big deal. It's really not even a discrepancy, but just a potential for confusion. It's on page number 7 of the manual. You guys will have to look this up later. Hey, Ryan. Hello from Cali, RC Madness, San Leandro. What is going on? Viper has the wire strut landing gear that can be more forgiving on landings than Oleo struts on the F-35, so I can practice refining my landings before I work my way up. Cool, man. Yeah, they're there. You just have to see, the thing is, you can go to that store, Deuces, and if it's not on the store, if you search it, I'm the road that gets you to Amazon. So it's like a toll road. So whatever you get while you're on Amazon, after you went through my link to get there, earns us commission, right? Like a small bit. And so that's fun, right? Especially when hundreds of small purchases are made a month. So whether it's on the store or not, if you go to the store first and then search bar, type in whatever you want, back massager, toothbrushes, it doesn't matter, it will count. So page 7, it's going to be hard to see maybe here and blown out because the light, I can't win. But it shows an illustration, install the Z-bins and the servo horns as shown. And it shows everything being in the outermost hole, whether it's the servo itself or the control horn. It says this right here. The long push rods are for the elevators, the short push rods are for the ailerons. Install the Z-bins and the servo horns as shown. Okay? And like I say, follow me. There's a picture of it going in the outermost hole of the servo arm. And then they show you how to work the clevis. And then there's a picture of it going in the outermost hole of the control horn. Easy. Okay, except up here is a little tiny diagram that shows the aileron on the control horn being on the very outermost hole. But the servo closest to the screw on the servo arm, which limits the throw, which makes sense if they've got AS3X and a jet and safe and stuff that they would want to dumb down the throw. But that's kind of a little bit confusing, right? So the aileron servo arm, this illustration shows the innermost hole on the servo arm and then outer on the control horn, just like down here, outer. In the elevator, it's outer on the control horn, and it's the middle hole on the servo horn. That's different than showing me the outermost hole on the servo arm. Here on the same page, there's a discrepancy. So what do? I did the build, and I'm going with the restricted throws, which bring it in on the servo horn to all the way in on the aileron, and then middle for the elevator. We'll see what we get. Clear as mud? Clear as mud. I tell you what, though, little 64 millimeter, it's got a, 2840, 3150 kV, 11 bladed EDF. sound familiar, and a 40 amp speed control. This thing is under $2. It's solid. There's a bunch of glue to it, but there you do screw the wings on. So we'll bring it over here, show you it off a little bit. We got a, and I'll catch up on the comments in a minute. I'm missing everybody. Brad Mullins, what's up? We got a magnetic nose cone right here. This is a little bit interesting, but it's cool. So the barrel, I call it the barrel nut, for the strut is in the intake. So if you take the landing gear out, it's smooth. There's nothing to snag there. But you're going to need a wrench and an Allen key or a long Allen key to get in there and tighten that up on the flat spot. But the servo is right up here, which I'll show you in a minute. So I'm having a hard time getting a hold of it. You glue on all the ordnance. All the ordnance glues on. You can screw the wheels on. Do yourself a favor and put the Z-bends in the servos before you get the wing on, especially if you have the ordnance on, because you're going to have a hard time getting to it otherwise. You glue on the ventrals, you glue on the horizontal, and you glue on the rudder, which does not have a surface that moves. So it just is what it is. But you do screw on the wing. And again, 11-bladed EDF sounds really cool, just like the Marlin. So there's an aqueduct here that feeds the fan. Again, if you're going to belly land it, probably don't glue in your ventrals, you know. And one thing too, don't screw up your new plane getting too excited. So it's a magnet up here, and then like it's keyed in back here. And there's the 2200 all the way forward in it. And that orange smart plug, that's an EC3. So no big deal. And there's access to the servo right there for the steering. I can't wait. And it looks, you guys who have seen the big 90, this has this, I swear the scale fidelity is right there. There's a few, obviously there's going to be some bells and whistles not on it. But that son of a gun looks nice, right? So let's see, set up by the book, y'all. Or does it need to be closer? There we go. There we go. So I'm going to fly this thing tomorrow. I'm super excited about it. It's all set up by the book, and we are ready. What have I missed, ladies and gentlemen? 63 folks in here hanging out. We're 25 minutes in. RC Pilots Lounge number 53. Somebody's yelling. Looks like the V1 free wing F-16 without vectoring. Gear looks identical. Well, it's better though. It does look very similar, but I know the version 1 free wing you're talking about is EPS. The landing gear were not all that. These are definitely more solid, and they got these cool little plastic plates that click in and then you screw down. Let's see, is that better? David Graff wants to know, is that better than the F-15 for a first EDF? Looks like that it isn't as good a belly lander than F-15. Got to work my way up to the wire strut landings or land that way and always belly land if need be. Somebody who's got experience with both might be able to answer that one better. John's RC says it's easier to fly than the previous E-flite F-15. That doesn't surprise me. I think the E-flite F-15 might win on belly landing. Ryan, what is the deal on those smart batteries? I have no idea. They're supposed to be smart, which basically means if you get a really fancy charger, there's a pin in between these two, positive and negative, where you can have access to all kinds of information as to the health of your battery. So that's what they're about. I can't wait to see. It's a 30C pack. So max charge rate 3C. That's all. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm excited to try them out, actually, and super pumped about receiving this model to show you guys. John's RC says if you use the smart charger, they get smarter. Kind of like AI then. Kind of like some AI up in here. Ventral fins. Those central fins will be tricked to belly land on. Yeah, you got to take them off. I didn't glue them very hard. Let's see. Does that dude not get a wrench? If I click away, let's see. Love the 4S jets, need more with reed tracks like the Rebel. Yeah, we'll see. You can set them to discharge on their own too. Brian Chambers, what's going on? Good to see you. Wrench only needed to post links. Victor asked John if he flies at Whittier. Okay, so the smart battery knows exactly what the battery is when you plug it in. You don't have to put the milliamp or cells. It knows automatically. Is that what it is? Anthony, I'm trying. I already gave it to you. I don't know why it didn't take. Add moderator. Okay. You ought to be good. You might have to refresh or something. I'm not sure. Let's see here, though. Michael Rajka says, what happened? Michael Rajka says the smart charger remembers that battery and keeps track of charges and what type of battery it is when you plug it in. Got it. Bobby's Hobbies, what's going on, man? What is happening? Guys, we're doing it. Episode number 53, drinking coffee, drinking Coca-Cola. Sometimes you want it cold, sometimes you want it hot, but you got to have some caffeine right now on the spot. You guys, I'm telling you, the MIG videos are going crazy. You got to check out Dave's RC. He put up his maiden. A bunch of us guys have one of these MiG 17s. And it's kind of the ticket right now. And we're all learning. A lot of us are just now buying our first real Hobby King product. So we're learning about, what I've started to do is just flip my switch like 3 times really fast and know that it's probably going to work on the 3rd time. It seems like you have to flip it twice. Deuces Wild made a really good video that explains it. Where you flip it twice, which kind of operates those inner gear doors, and think about it like in half of a full sequence. And then 3rd one works. Part hall monitor, part crossing guard. Where'd he go? Oh, man. Where'd he go? That's what happens when I click on stuff. Ryan, I sent you a video of the real MiG today. On Facebook? Let's see. Moderator time. Handing out wrenches. $50 a wrench. RC Madness. My MiG vid most hits in a week for me. Yeah, man. How many did you get? I'm on track to get 10,000 on that one I released on Monday. By next Monday, unless it falls off. YouTube tends to promote your last upload, so my upload today and then this show here might shoot me in the foot. Anything's compatible with Spectrum if you put a receiver in it, David. RC Madness, is that the truth, man? HSD makes the Avios MiG 17? Are you asking me? YouTube channel. I'll take it. Sold. What are we selling? Bobby's Hobbies. What, he wants one too? I'm selling my wrench for 20% off Ryan's price. That's all right. I'll just remove all these things when the whole thing is over. Be good. If you get the authority, be good. All right. So what are we talking about, guys? What's anything stand out that happened? A lot of times we get our RC news from Facebook. I know everybody wants to talk about the new Horizon Hobby C130. Let's go. Let her rip, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Chambers asks, has anybody talked to Hobby King about the situation and what is the resolve? You know, the thing about HSD makes a great plane is just let's put good components in it. That's all. That's it. I know Dave's RC's talking about hopping up the MiG to 8S, but man, I definitely would want to fix my flight control servos on that one. Jeff's Custom RC likes the Avios C130 better. You know, on looks and scale fidelity, I think the Hobby King wins. You know, you definitely got the reliability and the technology that comes with the Horizon Hobby one. It'd be nice if it had retracts. Hey, all 68 in the chat, only 13 likes. Please take a moment and like the video. Not yelling, laugh out loud. He's stuck in caps lock mode. It's not going to be for everybody. No, it's not the same as Hobby Kings. If we're talking about the C130 John Graham. Digital servos are just good servos. It's a C27 Spartan. Okay. Yeah, the Drago will be sweet. Yeah, Skyblazer RC, no retracts for 400 seems steep. An 8S MiG would be killer. Yeah, John's RC, that's what we're talking about, that big twin, right? Bobby's Hobbies, what do you guys think? Should I buy the A4 or F14? That's a tough call. I haven't flown the F14 yet, but I got a DX9 coming. I'll probably get rid of my DX8. Hit me up privately about that. I'm turning this because it's like I'm not looking at you. Like, let's do this. It's a little better. The comments are in front of the camera. Makes a little more sense. That Draco, is that what it's called? Draco. Everybody wants to correct your English when you're online. I don't know how many jerkwads have told me about the turbine thing when I try to call it a turbine. It's like, come on. Tomato. Deuces Wild loves his DX9. I can't wait to get one, actually, and I'll be liquidating the DX8 to fund something else. So, getting ready to pop on a awesome camera, and you guys that follow close know that I'm in the middle of like moving, trying to pack, sold my house, moving into a new one with a nicer studio. So I'm gonna be getting some lights, do something better in this webcam deal, and really try to up it for you. I want it to look nice. Wesley and I worked a little bit on the show today just to try to get it. I want to bring guests in here. So, David Dellis, do you prefer the DX to Futaba? Man, no. I really default to my Futaba all the time, but you can't be a flyer and not have Spectrum, I feel like, because, man, it's just too cool. The bind and fly stuff for what, 20, 30 extra more dollars, you're going to get stabilization already programmed and all for you. And then if you've got somebody new with you, you want to throw safe on, you can do it and teach somebody. That's too cool. DX9. If CG is off by a couple of millimeters, is that a big deal if you're a tad nose heavy, or should I try to get it spot on? On your first flights, before you know better, go nose heavy. Just got my first DX radio from our good friend Michael Rajka. It's a Gen 2 DX8. That's what I have. Can't wait to use it. I'll be getting rid of mine exactly like that, Dave. I remember I told you I had one, but Michael Rajka beat me to it. Farmer Man, what is going on? Hey, 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 who looms there? JR for the win. I mean, that's cool, but what does that work with the Spectrum bind and fly stuff? I think you're missing out on a good part of the hobby when you don't. I mean, you can still buy the Horizon stuff, but you're always going to be waiting for the plug and plays usually. Lemon receivers work well for Deuces Wild on his DX9. Farmer Man has an IX12, still figuring it out. I bet you are. And by the time you figure it out, the IX13 will be mandatory upgrade. Is it worth upgrading to the IX12 from the DX8? Man, have you flown anything that needs more than 8 channels yet? My answer is going to be, if you really like fiddling with stuff, like get an IX12. I don't have experience with one, but I don't want to have to wrestle my radio. I'm just generalizing that it's fancy, and I don't want it. I'd still have a DX6i if I didn't wear the switches out and the potentiometers and stuff. Boozer loves his IX12, but he's also got the head for it. Super techie guy. Super smart. Plug and play is the way to go if you don't want to fly Spectrum, but man, I mean, it's so slick. Does anyone get bored of this hobby? It's starting to piss me off with crashes due to nonsense just getting played out. Just curious. Chasing girls is more fun, but wife won't allow it. Yeah, that's why we're doing airplanes. Days RC flies a Fry Sky or FR Sky. I have it on my big gasser giant scale P51. Awesome. Quads only. If you want to get on Facebook with your controller, you should get an IX12. Thank you, Lori. Whoa, it's going too fast. Dave's RC, the F14 needs more than 8 channels to get her dialed in, right? That's exactly why I got the DX9, because I want to use everything that F14 has to offer. Yes. Can you use a long range? Because you can. Man, I don't know the answer to that stuff. Chris Jackson has a 6, 7S, 8, and 18. Now, why? Oh goodness, Farmer Man crashed his Timber due to another pilot colliding with it. Communication breakdown. Crash. DX9 for the win. Brad Mullins likes his Futaba on his expensive models. Hobbyist Garage 120. I had a bunch of T38s fly their practice runs today. Now I want the Motion RC one. Oh, what, the F5? Yeah. Mrs. Bootser says you can watch YouTube on your controller while you are flying with the IX12, and you can remotely operate your popcorn cooker. It is fast tonight. There's a lot going on. Why does everyone love the Timber? Probably super easy, predictable, high wing, fully capable, nice articulated landing gear. Bobby's Hobby says he needs some settings for the F14 if he gets one. I'm going to probably steal my settings from Dave Kowalski. I think he's got one. That or Andrew Williams. Because I have to do that myself, and I really don't want to spend the time to program it. Did I fly the F-16 today? No, not yet. I had no cameraman, so I didn't. But tomorrow. I fly the Futaba 10J, but I think I'm going to pick up the DX9. Yeah, man. Get it on my Amazon store, GG. It comes from Horizon anyway. It's the benefit of having a channel for 7 years or so. Farmer Man listens to music on the IX12 when flying. I get a foot massage on mine while I fly. Yeah, Yeah, John says it's fully capable. You can cruise around, but also do some 3D flying. Brad Mullins likes the Tundra as well. Timber flies at night, high wind, asphalt, grass, short takeoff, tough, underwater. Does FR Sky or Spectrum have better long-range capability? Because I've been happy with the range with my DX6. Get the micros out further, then I can see them. Man, all these radios are going to be fine until you're flying like long-range FPV stuff. You probably don't have to worry too much about it. When you fly, great job on the MiG. Ryan, I can see your planes when you fly. Great job on the MiG. Thank you, Chris Jackson, for that, man. I try to keep it close. Thank you, David Dallas. If you need a link, somebody will drop it to the store. Otherwise, it's just in the banner art right here on the channel. And that stuff, I know a lot of you guys, I don't know, maybe you get sick of hearing me say it, but it's like, yo, that is what makes the world go round, ladies and gentlemen. Dave's RC, I'm a sky hog. I don't like flying while there are other people up in the air. I don't want to cause a crash, and I don't want anyone else crashing into me. Yes, we tend to wait till no one's up when we do our videos and stuff like that because I really want to show the thing off and rip it up. You guys, wait till you see. Look, Bobby Committa flew that Marlin, and he was being gentle and easy and respectful with it. Wait till we turn Bobby loose on this stuff, man. I'm gonna do what I do, but I'm gonna be able to get more content made with Bobby. So I'm using Bobby and Captain Mike. I'm growing this thing. So just wait. It's gonna be sick. What'd you guys think of those air-to-air shots on the MiG video from today, man? Let me tell you this. This was crazy. What do you think? Let me ask you in the chat. What do you guys think we used to get that air-to-air stuff on the MiG video from today? Ethan RC, good to see you, man. Yeah, dude, silver and red. I totally want to repaint the MiG, but I'm like in the middle of packing a house and stuff. It's like I really have no... I think my Futaba is easy, but I've had it forever. Well, since no one's guessing, I want someone to guess and be wrong so I can tell them. A plane, a Cessna 150, Bixler, a drone, GoPro on plane. Tim, what's up? A plane, a camera. This is what Bobby Committa was flying when he was doing the chase camera work. He was flying that Cherokee from Horizon Hobby with the stabilator with a little Mobius on top. Dude, I tell you, I've done this before, and I know how hard it is to keep a plane in the shot. Bobby did amazing with that plane. I just showed you a couple passes and landings, but like a crazy amount of the flight, like Bobby had me in the shot. Amazing. I cannot wait to get we're probably going to add a chase quad into some of this stuff because it's just kind of cool, man, for a shot here or there. Paul Hatcher, what is going on? A motorcycle. I don't know. I'm a glider. Cherokee. Wrong answer. Also, greetings to Mr. Cub Crazy, Christian RC. What's going on? Chris Jackson. The question was, what do you guys think was performing the chase camera operations, air-to-air shots in the MiG maiden flight video I released today? Not a pigeon. Pigeons are government drones, so couldn't be that. What do I think of the new E-flite release? Forgot the name. The $400 plane. What? I don't know, man. It looks interesting. I think retracts would be nice, but it's kind of who they go for with E-flite and Horizon. So it's you know what, they got the audacity to throw it at the wall and see what sticks, you know. 14 SG. I'm just flying the 8J. Oh, nice. The RC motorcycles are the coolest because you track race like 10 guys simultaneously. Mrs. Boozer likes a chase quad idea. Flight test guys have like 20 dudes to help get footage. Yeah, they do good with a quad. It was a cool chase of that smooth aileron roll. Wasn't that cool? Paul Hatcher, yes, good to see you. Check out Northeast FPV for some amazing chase video done by Simon. Michael Honeychuck just got Taser HD on my quad FPV rules. You could fly the chase quad, Lori. Yeah, we'll do some of that, me and Bobby back and forth. Bobby commit and make you want to get the next new plane you're going to see over here. You know what I mean? Sean Graham, a lot of money, no retracts. Okay, yes, I saw that. I thought it was a quad. Yeah. Oh, cool. Geotech at the club for Timothy Toutant, ladies and gentlemen. Rock Hobby F-16 version 2 ordered. I've been researching and it appears to be an awesome plane. Curious, Ethan RC, why you didn't get the... is that a 70 millimeter, that F-16 that you got, Broseph? Let me know. The Ranger did not come bind and fly, Eric Quinn, and it probably won't. Being that it's an FMS plane, I know overseas they advertised some stabilization, but they're not going to have their own receivers in it here in the States. Just not going to happen. Hobbyist Garage 120, what is your least favorite plane you have flown? I don't know. Guys, start throwing out a list of Dynam planes. and one of those might be it. You know what, though? They are what they are. It's nice when the retracts work, man. I mean, having experience like I've got at this point, if you put the Dynam A10 in front of me right now, I would refuse to take it up. But man, I don't know. I really actually have always had a good time flying stuff, even when it's junk, once you get it up in the air. Brad Mullins, you going to try to hand launch the F-16? Yes, after I fly it off of wheels first and know that it's sorted well. So, yeah, absolutely. Timber and Ultra Micro Cirrus, worst airplanes Farmerman has. Sport Cub, I don't think it will be too long before we start seeing AS3X and safe and FMS models. You never know. Lee Davidson, what's going on? RC Madness, Mirage 2000 or F-104 Starfighter? Nail biters. You trying to decide? I know what Wesley would say. He'd say go for the F-104. The Dynam DC-3 is not bad and way less to go wrong. Randy, get a candy bar. The Cirrus looks like it would not be a good indoor flyer. If you just look at it, it doesn't look like there's a lot of wing to it. It's kind of slick. Yeah, feel better, Randy, for sure, man. For sure, for sure. We're 50 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. Any pressing questions for Pilot Ryan? John's RC wants to know what camera or phone camera do you guys use to film your flights? Are you asking me? If you're asking me, we use a little bit of everything. When you look at the channel, the better looking videos are normally a Sony A7 III, which is a nice piece of equipment. We need to get a zoom lens for it, and that's Mike's camera. I'm getting ready to pop on a Canon XA50, which is a salty dog camcorder, and I think I'm going to get a B cam, either like a smaller Canon thing, but I really am looking at the Sony A6400, but the 6500 has in-body image stabilization, so I'm liable to go for that one. We also use like a really cheap Canon Vixia sometimes, and for like Instagram and stuff, I use my iPhone 7. Jeff's Custom RC is using a DSLR. We've done a whole lot of that DSLR stuff, and I'm really wanting to get just a camera that is made for being a camcorder. I want to use it for this show, and when I'm doing build videos and things like that, because honestly, I use my cell phone a lot for anything inside. And that's great until the chat on our secret YouTube starts blowing up. Black Mama number 6. The flap test today, King Rat. Eric Quinn RC loves the flap test today. The flap test. In the MIG video? Is that what we're talking about? Farmer Man, not to be rude, but were you talking about crashing a bunch of ultra micro planes? If we're crashing a bunch of UMX planes, the Freewing Mirage 2000 needs to be washed from your mouth with soap. Just being real. Cell phone does work great. Honestly, I love the picture you get out of a cell phone. The only problem on a cell phone is the zoom is not there. If the zoom was there, everything else is right. The color's right. If the sky's super bright and like almost white looking, you still get like a blue sky out of your cell phone. So, RC Madness, I use the Sony HXR MC2500 shoulder camera. Awesome. What's that one? $5,000. I fly the Hobby King 1.5 millimeter A380, and it's a great flyer in the air and floats with ease. Anthony Sanfilippo did a bunch of Galaxy phone videos today. Oh, okay, cool, Farmer Man, awesome. Yeah, I mean the Mirage has to. You have to put the nose up, man. I mean, you got to give it jet treatment, or it's just going to come in so bloody fast you're going to break it up. Yeah, cell phone zoom, it's awful. The best thing about cell phones is takeoffs and landings for like your Instagram or something. That's about it. Pictures, I mean, are nice. $2,000, that's about par for the course. iPhone XS, and it has an optical zoom lens. That's cool, man. Hopefully that's working for you. My 7 is what it is. Lee Davidson wants to know, Wreck 'em Roy, when you're going to fly the F-15 again. Optical is definitely the best. Awesome. I'm hoping we've used some Canons before, and we've used a lot of DSLRs. What are they? 60D, 70D. Barry G, what's going on? Good to see you. Funny enough, the video on my channel with the most views was filmed on my iPhone, says Mary Boozer. RC Weaven's phone has 2 lenses and 1 level of optical zoom and then digital. Mine has auto tracking pretty good. My phone works pretty good. That's awesome. If you can zoom in on them, my iPhone X is way better than my old iPhone 7. It should be, right? That's funny. The comment section's been crazy. You guys want a good read, check out the comment section on the MIG videos. It's been off the charts. Michael Rashka. I think I showed, look, go back on this channel and watch the repair video of the big Corsair. And I'm fairly certain that I showed the spackle I was using, which ended up being really good stuff. I'm trying to see if I have it over here. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's gone. It's no longer with us. Let's see. Can't stand to watch videos without a zoom for sure, dude. GoPro ground view and mix in Mobius onboard view. We upgraded to an XS Max. It's better than the 8, but still difficult to get zoom shots without getting fuzzy. You can never go wrong with a Trojan unless you're inverted like I was and try to pull back on the stick and then plant it into the ground. Flying tomorrow, buddy's got the new Freewing Avanti S. 15-kilometer-hour winds. Perfect for all size of our seaplanes. Red Devil spackle. Sounds like Fast and Final, lightweight spackle, something like that. Dude, it's an Avanti. You can never go wrong with a Trojan. Let's see what I miss here. Looks like Real MiG 17, says Lee Davidson. Awesome. Yeah, you got to have a zoom, man. Even the Sony, I zoom in post since we don't have lens for it. And sharpen it and play with the light. And that's what I do with editing. I don't really cut much. I just play with the light and make it big and stuff like that. Today was crazy. 25. What is that in miles per hour, dude? Christian RC witnessed the T-28 crash, and I have to say it goes out in style. Did you get it on tape, on video? Because those would be your best videos for your channel. Maybe a MiG-15. Ryan, Jeff's videos rock. Not too sure what's up with Dave's. Anthony Sanfilippo. You talking about the camera stuff? Run Cam 2 works great on your plane as well as the Mobius. Yep. It's an iPhone 8 Plus. Trojan Talk is about Ethan wrecking his. Got it. We're having monsoons here in Phoenix, Arizona. Dust storms like you don't want to know. Seriously can't fly unless you want your plane covered in red rock. That's what she said. Sadly, no. Current favorite in my hangar is the Fly F100 Super Sabre 90. Nice. It was a MiG on a pole. Was there to see the Avro Arrow. Video is key. I got some onboard coming. Onboard's cool for a second. It's like to be. I mean, it's cool when there's no other way to document your stuff. You know what I mean? Because you can put that camera on any plane and it's kind of the same unless you get a good shot of the plane with the camera. But when sometimes it's so close to the fuse and everything like that, you don't see a whole lot. Videos rock. Important to see for us rookies. They're just fun to make. Hobbyist Garage, do you suggest a 64mm F-22 free wing as a good first jet? It's definitely not a bad first jet. I think a lot of guys, do you want wheels? If you want wheels, it's a great bird, man. A lot of guys are going to like the Panther and some of that other stuff. Premiere Pro is good video editing software, and mixing it in with After Effects and Photoshop does the job. Yeah, Premiere Pro. It's subscription based. I don't do anything but the basic Premiere Pro, and it's like $23 a month. Sup Deuces, Carbon Z Cub version 2 is my go-to lately, says Mr. Cub Crazy. I want one of those. MiG on the pole video. Cool. Lee Davidson dropped a link to his MiG on a pole video. I gotta get some of this coffee, yo. Like mainlined. 76 in here. We're not doing nothing. So I was joking with Wesley that tonight's show is all about setting expectations. So last Saturday, we celebrated our year anniversary. We had a bunch of guests. It was awesome. And then here we are right now back in half-ass garage sale mode, just Pilot Ryan by himself. Just Custom RC uses iMovie. I already knew that because I recognize some of the templates. It's free on Apple. We had to get Premiere Pro because dropping in logos and things like that. Dave's RC is back. Had to put a coat of filler on the Stinger 90. How do you like that servo tester on your right? I just got one today. This one, it burned up and let the smoke out. So I don't like that one at all. Although it could have been my fault as well. I take old standard definition and up convert it. We're getting nerdy on this stuff. Farmer Man didn't like the looks of the E-Flite 70mm F-16 and didn't like Freewing F-16. Sorry, just ain't interested. You don't have to apologize. It's okay. Mrs. Boozer uses OpenShot now. They used to use iMovie. We used iMovie forever until we didn't. For a first jet, definitely go with something that has a gyro. The safe mode saved my butt many times on the F-15. What I missed, Dave's RC, you're laughing at me. Just threw it. Yeah. Dave's RC. Oh, what was I going to say? Did you go fly your MiG today, man? So we're not going to talk about how he just threw that across the room. Yeah, it doesn't work. I mean, I burn it up. Dave Kowalski sent me another one that looks so fancy, I'm not sure I'm going to know how to use it. So someone asked me a question. Can you Y in a camera servo to the aileron to look? Absolutely, Eric Quinn, RC. You could Y in a servo that would crack a bottle of beer if you had the audacity to make it happen. Ryan, do you use the Admiral gyro receiver? Not on anything with flaps. A lot of guys have a wonderful experience with those, but I don't use them anymore because I just don't need to. I do have one in my FMS Flash 850 that we're going to take out flying hopefully tomorrow as well. Yeah, YouTube's going to chop the crap out of your video in 4K anyway. I mean, it says it'll do it, but some of that stuff, it's hard on your system to edit it up. I don't want to go through the headache, man. I'm totally cool with 1080 everything right at the moment. Yeah, Dave's RC, man. Did you turn your grate around on your MiG-17? I can't believe I noticed that, dude. Farmer Man likes the Admiral on his L-39. Yeah, man. Early on, I think when they were still sorting those out, there might have been a batch of not so good. And I think that's what I had. Try it, King Rat. Like to see. What are we trying? 4K? I can't even learn something else new right now. Chris Jackson beating up on Dave's RC on his Maiden. Can you fly a little lower? I can't see your planes. Eric Quinn, I have wired in pan and tilt on aileron and elevator, but the AS3X really made it jitter. RC Weaving asked me earlier, super crazy. Yes, I did see that. You asked me what the fastest thing I flew. Man, I think that Mirage 2000 is pretty damn fast, but so is that little F5. And then the F4 on 8S was pretty darn quick, but it's also bloody hard on the packs. John's RC, man, you're definitely welcome. Go to the RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group, post up your videos and stuff. from your channel, and guys will check you out. You know what I mean? Keep coming over here. You can drop a link to your channel if you'd like before you go. I just made you a moderator, but if you gotta go, don't. If you gotta go, you gotta go. I mean, I think you're 10, so you may still be listening to what your folks tell you. And if that's what's up, you gotta listen to what your folks tell you. Until you're paying, you listen. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I've flown the Swift and some of that fasty stuff like the Rare Bear. And this stuff's pretty quick. It's cool. The DJI Mavic shooting 4K, so when editing you need a super fast processor, or it takes my Dell 2 days to edit. Yeah, I'm not even gonna do that. And I have a pretty dope system right here. I mean, it's made for gaming pretty much. Yeah, you're welcome, John's OC. Yeah, drop your video to that little F-16, man. We'll watch that while we wait for everybody else to get theirs. Check out my intruder flight from a few days ago. That's how I'll fly if the plane feels locked in and dialed. I've seen you fly that intruder. Did you film it more than once, or just the one time? Because I saw one of those, Dave, and you look like you were comfortable. Definitely look like you were comfortable. And you know what? You did the same thing on your MiG that I did too. I come in a little too fast and bounce it. Nice. What happened to him? What are we talking about? We're an hour and 8 minutes, guys. We're gonna try to wrap it in an hour and a half. I really had a whole idea of news and a list of things I wanted to get done, but we were trying to kind of last minute get the stream dialed in a little bit, and I'm still on the old software trying to figure out what's going on with this NDI source business. Me and Wesley will work it out. Just fly at 74. What is going on? You reached out to me, and I think it was a comment section, man, on YouTube. You asked, good to see you here, man. Good to see you. Tim flew the E-flite F-16 today with the 6S 3600 and can do the high alpha now. Really windy today, but was achievable. Yeah, man, I remember you did your maiden with something huge. Good for you. Yeah, a 3600 is sweet. Finally, I made the show, but it's 4:03 at night. Like in the morning at night. My dad flew a plane that went so fast it like disintegrated in the air, if I remember correctly. Ryan, do you still get the nerves when you fly something new? Yes, depending on what it is. Some people may argue that the Hobby Zone Champ is the best RC plane ever. It's a pretty good beginner plane, isn't it? Lee, no, I'm not mad. I take the criticism well. That's what I call constructive criticism, and that's all good with me. That link to John's RC is a no-go, says Michael Honeychuck. I can cut the grass with the prop on my F4 Wildcat, but don't have anyone to video it for me. Oh, that's right. Just Fly at 74 wants Pilot Ryan to do the Avio Spitfire. I tell you, I ought to make everybody vote on the next one. I tell you, man, the way the video went, it was fun doing Hobby King, just on the video side. Let's see. I would love to do the Avio Spitfire. Make it rain, y'all. Let's get it. Farmer Man Rose, nice. Anthony Sanfilippo, Ryan on MiG. Dave said he wants to upgrade his. What you thinking? I think, first of all, you got to turn that cheese grater around, get the airflow on that fan, and see what it'll do, because I was super impressed with that EDF on the MiG. And then get some batteries that are woke AF, with some C ratings up in them, like these ding 5500 70C packs from Roaring Top at rcjetworks.com. Check that out. I think, listen, upgrade yourself silly, for real. that plane can take it. I just would be worried about my servos a little bit. But before you upgrade it, see what it can do on its own once optimized. Seriously, the feeder grate was on wrong, and I think that screwed him up. Let's see, and messed up his perception. What have I missed? Dave Kowishki, where you been, man? Guy at my club, Ethan RC. How do you how are people getting the Havoc, man? I'm waiting on my Havoc still. What's going on? Jeff, I'm still finding out how to put these links in. I'll figure it out. I need to review the old champ. I've still got one. Dude, watch our videos, dude, Boozer. It'd be hilarious. You ought to spoof them. The flight lessons we did with the Hobby Zone champ are ridiculous. Victor Shamula says, no fly zone tomorrow. I flew my Havoc into the ground on Maiden, but it's fast. Bought another one. Wow. The comments have been going fast, y'all. Whoa, Fred Barron. Thanks, man. It's raining. Thanks for what you do. I appreciate that. Who's leaving? Bobby's leaving. Just getting in. How's the flight, Ryan? Kevin Farros. Not yet. I didn't have a cameraman today. Both of my cameramen were busy today. Bobby Committa and Captain Mike. Bobby Committa is the guy I'm bringing on, who's a hell of a flyer, and we're going to have a good time with him on this channel, y'all. So no, I did not get to fly the F-16 yet, but I am tomorrow and going to get some film on it. Havoc, man, I'll get one soon. I'm surprised it wasn't here this week, but it's okay. I'm stupid busy already. Hobby King Spitfire is fire, says HJ Hobby Life. Man, I know I'm missing comments. Guy at our field bought 2 Havocs and is having issues with both. They issued a bulletin. I think I saw it on Facebook. And Dave's RC, thanks for finally being on the Facebook page. RC Pilots Lounge. I may make guys a moderator on that as well. Just Flight 74. Guys, slow down. I'm off to bed maybe a little earlier in the show, Ryan. Loads of emojis for all our new people showing up today. Kevin Farros, what's up, my brother from another mother, says Mary Boozer RC. Yeah, my Havoc is coming from HobbyZone.com. By the way, the end of the month, there ought to be some Marlins flying around. Let's see, what do I miss? New guys all over the place, man. Emojis. But chose the Avanti instead. Glad I did. 53 and happy to be here. Thanks, Mike. How's the build coming along? Yeah, tomorrow night on Wesley's show, Mary Boozer show, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Make sure you check it out because we're going to get an update on the Storch. Happy birthday. Yeah, I'll get Bobby here in the other chair. Who asked me that? Where are you at? It's going so fast. Yeah, David Attenberg. Yeah, I'll get Bobby in here in the room. It probably once I move and get in the new studio. I actually was looking at furniture and stuff today to flesh out the new room, which I'm super pumped about. Happy birthdays. Look at these emojis. Holy smokes. Whoa. How late is it in the States? It's 10 o'clock, man. That's it. What was the notice on the Havoc? You know what? I didn't check it out because I don't have mine yet, but it looked like it was something about the wing connector, like right there in the middle of the, plane. Giveaway on the storage, San Filippo. You're out of this world. Look at all those emojis for the new dudes. Nice. You guys are great. Let's see, 78 folks. Strut 7953. Is that you, Farley? Is that one of the Farleys? Blame Canada. David Attenberg. Jeff, happy birthday. Quit showing off. Dude, we beat Dave over the head to give me a call yesterday on his show. And he just wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. Tune in to Dave's RC show. You can watch it on the replay from last night and Friday night, Toe the Line, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Rocking the Country Denim, Jay Leno style late night show. Thank you, Brian Chambers, for that super chat. My question was, if you can start the show a little earlier, maybe the Europe folks can join in here. Man, that's hard to do, bro. Someone asked me, whoa, golly, it goes so fast. Someone asked me what I'm doing tonight. I said, Pilot Ryan, hot dogs and donuts, says David Martin Graff. Appreciate that super much. Strut7953, yep, you're a Farley. Dave Kowishki, I wore this shirt for your wife tonight. I know she likes it when I rock the collar. Tell Terry I said hello. Apparently you're not interested in the F-14, but thanks. I don't hold it against you. Dave was hot to trot on the F-14 the other day, and it just completely disappeared from my life. That's okay. I don't want to get rid of it anymore. Strut, what's up? Let's do another shirt. Yes, let's do another shirt. Right now, the Boozers as well. We've been trying to make hats with Teespring, but they're embroidered, and our logos are not working. Only 7. Oh, yeah, 7 in California. Oh, so yeah, my friends in Europe, you have to catch it on the replay, man, because here's the deal. A lot of times before the show, I'm just getting in because we were out flying. Saturday's like my day to get the flying done. So it's hard to want to start earlier, man. 9 Eastern time has been like the witching hour for like the last year. This show is like just built in loyal fans. We call them the Hanger Rats. I don't even promote this show, man. We just do this thing and we're here because it's consistent. Guys, get Ryan at Avio Spitfire to review on this channel. Thanks, Just Fly It. Aces High, what's up, bro? That's why we call you Dave. Man, I have the best time with all y'all on the chat. And you got to go to Dave's RC's chat at 9 o'clock as well. Big Bill on the 182 elevator problems. I get it, Dave. I'm just messing with you. After I'm done flying it, come talk to me again. Strut installed a FMS front landing gear on his E-Flite T28 today. So what? It's got suspension now? N3... No, whoa, slow it down, y'all. Damn. Havoc went together with no issues thanks to Motion RC for quick delivery on the battery. Dave's RC Hanger Rats for life. For real. Prayers, think about Pilot Robert, that he gets his finger dexterity back. Absolutely. Aces High RC, big smile. Says another app is drawing over Google Pay, stopping me from... Oh, man. No big deal, Farmer Man. No big deal. There's links in the description as well. Hanger Rat for life, Chris Jackson. Flaps go both ways. Just like Ricky Photon on the Havoc. Let's see. John Graham. I love Ryan and all, but I want my own first. Talking about the Spitfire, probably. Let's see. Flaps go both ways on the Havoc. It's been great weather to fly in Cincinnati. Fleshmex 86. I'm back. Honeydew list finished. Craft King says elevator is important as well as all control surfaces. Dave, what happened to Pilot Robert? He got hurt. His hand bad at work. Mitchell Farley, thanks, man. Let's see what. Dave, planes, boats, and horses suck money out of the pocket. Yeah, man. And kids. I have a wrecked Avio Sea Fury for you. Hanger Rats. Give it up, says Eric Quinn RC. Havoc is made by FMS. Really nice. Yeah, don't get it twisted, man. Yep. That's RC Madness. You're right. And it's kind of funny, right, that there's a future of version 2 out just a little bit before the Havoc. Gonna be doing up a special MiG-16. Does everyone agree FMS is #1 best foam planes? Here's my deal. MiG-17, Jeff's Custom RC says, yes, and nobody has E-Flite T28 parts. That's a bummer. Here's the deal. For me, I've always felt like there was like 3 companies that I'd want to buy from. The Freewing Flightline stuff, both made by Freewing, and of course Motion designed and super nice. The FMS stuff, they're neck and neck. You know, they're going for the same piece of the pie. The E-Flite stuff is awesome. It's nice, but it's a little bit lower, just because of who they're trying to reach. I think a broader audience. So FMS is good stuff. Freewing is good stuff. Flightline is good stuff. The E-Flite stuff is amazing as well. A lot of it's made by the FMS factory, but to Horizon Hobby spec, so it's good, you know. The Hobby King stuff, once you get it sorted, is sweet too, you know. Let's see. Attitude. RC with attitude and gratitude. This is addictive, your stream, Just Fly. I'm telling you. You all have a good night. Got to go pick up my Pizza Hut. Brian Chambers, thanks so much, man. Save me a piece. Let's see. I can't see what's up. I got to fix it. There we go. Said the same thing before Rye said it. Y'all, it goes so stinking fast in this chat sometimes, man. You're yelling again, Dave. See you later. Anybody I'm missing? Aces high. Yeah, I mean, it's funny about your number 2 and number 3, though. You know what I mean? I'd love to have those guys just fly at 74. It's going to happen someday. They know it. Lee Davidson says Hobby King's coming out with another new EDF. That'd be awesome. Mary Boozer, got to pay my monthly subscription so I get a good spot on the Ryan patented Wheel of Death. Man, I want nothing to do with that wheel. I was like planes. I'm not picky about who made it. FMS and Motion put the best of each, and you would have the best out there. Yeah. Everyone hit the like button, says Aces High. You guys are great, man. The super chats are killer, dude. I'm telling you. It's been about a year since I've been back independent, and it's we celebrated the year show last week, but I had started doing the show before I was really gone all the way. And so getting back on, we learned a lot, you know, that time we were there working together with them to build the brand and all that stuff. And Chris Jackson, I am promoting the Barn Burner Shootout 2020. Stay tuned. Y'all need to figure out getting some celebrities there, Chris Jackson. So, anyway, it's at the end of their new weekly rap video. Lee Davidson, link it in here. So, there's a new EDF 90mm from Hobby King, you say? Dennis Farley says, looks to me like Avios and Dynamo are about the same, just saying. Well, I get why you say that, Dennis. However, pardon me as I put you in your place. Dennis, I love you, man. Component-wise, I definitely see why you would get that vibe. However, like flight surfaces not being curly Q and stuff like that, the Avios is a solid-looking bird. It's just the components are in question. All right, Dave. No big deal, man. No big deal. Hit the like button. I'm running for club president this year. Watch out. You should get it just on your promotion game. Lee Davidson's hanger. Send it to me on Facebook. Okay, man. Reckham Roy says, if the plane flies bad, it's part of the hobby to work out the bugs and tune it up, right? Yes, but the assumption is also that the components in it are going to work. I have a lot of Durafly planes, and it's good quality, but you always have to check the electronics. Yep. Watts over Wetzel at Radio Control Club of Detroit. That's not how they talk over there. Next weekend, 2-day event. Thanks, Ryan, says Dave's RC. How you like me now? Pretty good. Oh, cool. He dropped a link. Yeah, we'll see what the new EDF is. I'm telling you, that EDF is solid in there. Solid. Christian RC, see you later, man. Thanks for coming over. I know it's just what it is, dude. Seinfeld over here chilling, Pilot's Lounge, but we keep it up. Come check out Wesley tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. What we got to do is get me and Wesley together at an event somewhere, too. If Texas doesn't work out, Dennis, you're going to have to go to Joe Nall. Because if they drop the ball on Warbirds over Grapevine, then we might just have to corral everybody to Joe Nall and we hook up and let Wesley take care of us. Know what I'm saying? GG. Fireblade 72. You're to blame. Fireblade. What's the plane behind you? Chris Jackson. Great question. Thanks for asking. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Okay, pilots, I know none of you have been to my channel and watched my videos because none of you know my name, so why not? So who can tell me my name first? Hangar 51 is wanting some love. Dave, what's up, man? Get that cheater hole thing fixed, says Bill Shepard. Everybody's forgetting how good Flex innovations are. They are good. And they're available at RC Jetworks. Even if it's not on a site, ask him. He can get it for you. Because he can get the prop planes. He just doesn't put them on the site. Fireblade, 64mm F-16. Yes. What's the best first EDF? Brian Campbell asks. Yeah, Mary Boozer. We ought to make it a thing, dude. Like, for real. Kenny. Hangar 51, Kenny, says Dave Kowishki. Chris Jackson says Boozer's got deep pockets. Boozer's got donors like over here. This is the little 64mm EDF F-16 from E-Flight, obviously made by FMS. It's got the same power system as the Marlin, so if you want to get a load of the performance of this thing, even though I haven't flown it yet, the power system in our Marlin video is the same. It's like, 3150 kV, 40 amp speed control, 11 bladed EDF. This little thing is going to be fun. I know a couple guys were talking about being underpowered or something, but we'll wait and see. I think a lot of times when people say that, their Vipers are garbage, or their Vipers, their batteries are garbage. So yeah, a little 64mm F-16. Kevin Farros already bought one from the Amazon store. Didn't you, Kevin? I hope I don't get you in trouble with your wife. But yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, you can do it, man. Look, everybody's nervous when they first fly around people, but it's good for you. Bill Shepard. What? But you get to hang out with them. Got to go spending time with youngest daughter and granddaughter and taking dinner later. Hanger Rats. Fred Barron, thanks for coming by, man. Tell everybody hello. See you next time. Be watching out for the videos. Farmer Man, dude, thank you for that very much. Where is Hangar 51 at? John Nunes flew my F-16 Falcon this morning. The 64mm one? Rickham Roy's got one. You got one of these F-16s, guy? Kevin Ferris got one off the store. Where's your loyalty? I'm just teasing. Cool, man. Oh, wow. I appreciate that. Exchange rate and all, Farmer Man. I appreciate that. Farmer Man, you have a channel, don't you? Farmer Man is going to drop a link to his channel, ladies and gentlemen, and go see what he's about. If you like it, do what you got to do. Keep going over there, comment, give value. If you like what he's doing, if that's the same way with anybody. If you like what they're doing, support them. In the Tube Deep, what's going on? He says he's late to the party. John Newton's flew with a Pulse 4 S2250. Farmer Man's got a 64 millimeter on the way. Reckham Roy says, oh yeah. In the Tube Deep, hello from Jeff's Custom RC. Yes, Farmer Man, drop your link. Fleshmex 86, yeah, I have to do it so I can fly on nice pavement and face my fear and do it because I want lots of jets. Yes, man, get it done. Eric Quinn RC says something about a little more Dave. Bill Shepard, just ribbing. I love this stuff. All you guys are awesome. Thank you, Bill Shepard. Fall Null isn't going to happen for the Boozer this year. Unfortunately, his boss already has that week off. Nicely said, Ryan. Thank you. I don't know what we're talking about at this point anymore, but I'll take it. Emojis, please, ladies and gentlemen, for In the Tube Deep. What's up, In the Tube Deep? You know what? Last week we went 4 hours, almost 4 hours. Do you want me to? I'm going to make y'all pay to leave this time. You can't leave. You can check out anytime you'd like, but you can never leave. Greetings from Southern California, everyone, from In the Tube Deep. How? And he's got a channel as well. Check it out. Finally, I get to actually attend one of these. Ha ha ha. Great channel, guys. Thank you, T-Cat, for that. Is out of the F-18. Oh, man. What's up? Hey, speaking of the F-18, any new updates on that? I know what I'm doing is I'm replacing the elevator servos with full all metal gear because that seems to be what all the guys are doing. Bill Shepard, thank you so much for that. How you said to check out... Oh, yeah, Dave's RC. Appreciate that. I got you. Got your number, sonny boy. Work it out. Troublemakers on a roll, says In the Tube Deep. Thanks, Mike, for doing this for us every weekend. Andy from Cincy. Fleshmex, thank you for getting my name incorrect, but I appreciate you anyway. It's Pilot Ryan, ladies and gentlemen. Pilot Ryan. It's only show 53. This chair legit is about to break. Watch this. You ready? You ever see anybody arm wrestle a chair? 1, 2, 3. I won. How you like them apples? Pow! That actually kind of hurt, but I won. Ouch. Oh no, Brad. He's got to make sure just prayer, man. He's got to make sure he does, that chair is toast. And now I want to move it to the new house. That's okay, Fleshmex, no big deal. People call me Captain all the time. I'm used to it at this point. Coffee. Thank you, Chris. Apparently, I have been eating my spinach. So, yeah, with our buddy Pilot Robert. So, man, prayers and thoughts. He's got to be really good about trying to do the whatever therapies and things like that, and all that stuff. The rug doctor, Roy. The rug doctor should be sued for malpractice, first of all. Hey, I earn my money. I really do. That's a hard job. In the tube deep. That's awesome. No, I'm good. I'm good. I thought that was cool though. Like seriously, if I stayed in that chair, it would have collapsed. Like a spanky. What the hell? Farmer Man Rose, am I the only Canadian on this chat today? Hey, what's the CACA stuff? When that pops up. So, Captain Ryan, how's things going with Pilot Crouton? Thank you, Wendell Boozer. Dave Kolwischke in the house. I do know your name, Ryan. Haha, you're the first person I watched on YouTube when I got into flying. Thanks. Hobby King has been on the rise. New 90mm soon. I can't wait to find out what it's going to be. Photon was here earlier, but he's got dates. No, you're not. I'm from Canada as well, says Lee Davidson. Yeah, no one needs a wood colonic. Farmer Man, you going to Thunder Thrust? Whoa, that sounds like a personal question, Tim. You know, it's hilarious. I could just imagine you guys laughing sometimes every now and then when I have a zinger. We got 85 guys in here. I mean, get out of town. I think that's killer. For jerking around. Pilot's Lounge, man. That's what it is. Again, I want to thank Wesley, man, again, for making last week just fantastic. Check him out tomorrow. Check Dave out on Fridays. All that good stuff. But we both really work hard to keep on just delivering the best we can. And we pull inspiration from all over. And it's just, I thank every one of you for making that year special. And here's to many more to come. Fireblade, did Skip jump in tonight? Actually, I haven't seen him tonight, but he did jump in last night on a test stream. I did a little test last night to make sure that, Lori, I saw that, to make sure that the sound worked. Carbon Z T28 Horizon, let's do this. Tim says something about his Freewing A10. Jeff's Custom RC says spying. In the tube deep, Pilot Robert hurt his plane. Goodness sakes. His hand at work, like pretty bad. So he's in doing some rehab and kind of wrapped up he's in great spirits out in front, but it sounds like it's not going as fast as he wants it to, the healing. We're all sending him our love. Jordan Dole, Mary Boozer RC, did you hear about Horizon making a Draco, possibly Carbon Z? I did hear him that they were probably going to make a Draco. Carbon Z is a good idea. I didn't hear that, but that doesn't surprise me. That's good. Lori's going to have to dump old Crouton. Canada is a great place to go and do some RC flying. Windsor or Sarnia. What I do is I take the bridge to Terabithia and then take left at the Chronicles of Narnia. Remember to flush. Yeah, Bill, I got you. That's in response to Lori, isn't it? Oh no, Mrs. Boozer. Funny. So, golly. So what else new? Any other new releases that tick the box for any of you guys, man? So that was a kind of out of left field super surprise, that twin engine 1500 millimeter release from Horizon this week. I wonder what we're going to see next from all around. So apparently there's a new EDF coming. Awesome. Jeff's Custom RC is out of here. You guys who want to repaint your MiGs, make sure you find out what Jeff's doing first so he doesn't put you to shame and you can do something different. Check out our buddy, guys, Jeff's Custom RC. Check him out. He's out of here. Say goodbye with loads of emojis, will you? See you later, Jeff. Tell, what's his name? Oh, goodness. Jimmy, he's a treasure. I saw the video where his mom told him he can't give a Lamborghini away to a guy. That was hilarious. Yeah, guys making connections fly. You know, you hanger rats that live close to each other, man, do it up. Am I the only one who thinks that the new twin for Horizon Hobby is goofy looking? Looks like a cartoon toy to me, says Dave Kowishki. I don't think you're the only one. The big reveal will be tomorrow in the Tube Deep. What, for Hobby King? Is that what you're talking about? Everybody says bye to Jeff. Look on your phone on Facebook Messenger. Okay, son of a gun. I can't wait. The Beast. That's right, man. Jimmy. All right, look at I can't wait. I'm gonna have to watch this. Looks like a circus plane. I wasn't into the Arctic Camo Cow camo. Let's see. I screwed up. There we go. John Graham, that's what I'm hearing. How long is this video? 4.5 minutes.
Hi everyone, Eleanor here, and welcome to the Hobby King Weekly Wrap. In this episode, we're going to go through new items.
You guys want to watch it real quick?
And see what is happening in the RC community. Let's get into it. First up, we have the new items of the week. We had a 1600mm Pfizer Storch FI156 laser couple.
Sorry. The hell.
Conversion kit for the Blaze Touring car that helps eliminate front-end chatter.
Let me fast forward, dude.
Also available with the Blaze Touring
It's like ball links or something. It's like Big Book.
And our major release for this week was the 800mm H-King Radjet 800. If you haven't seen the Super Daily for it yet, here is some of it now. Don Mark, and good to see you didn't end up in Crash Cash. Russell FPV from South Korea took his FPV.
Sorry, y'all. Hold on.
Freestyle action in and around a yet to be open section of road.
Just the last 3 to 4 seconds. All right, thanks.
Is that there are 2 tunnels to fly through.
Who's
Great
this
flying, Russell.
lady?
Lassie from Norway showed off the power of his 3D printed cat excavator. Bye.
All right, I'm in the last like 30 seconds. What the hell is that? Are you talking about that Radjet, dude? Yeah, Fred, that's what we're doing, dude. We're trying to find out what's going on with the new jet. Is that that sport jet looking thing? Lee, watch right to the end. Was it the sport jet looking thing, Lee? Wreck-'em Roy's. There was a Horizon release as well. Lee, Dave, no? Damn it. Dude, it's cool. Let me see this thing. Son of a gun. I want to see it because the sport jet thing, I don't care. The weird wing looking thing. And you guys don't want to see it, then I'm gonna fast forward all the way. Ten seconds. Yeah, it looks like some sport jet looking thing. What is that thing? If it's like a fun jet deal, I'm not into it. But that's cool though. The Matrix is folding in on itself. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are here tomorrow for Wesley's show on the Mary Boozer YouTube channel. RC Madness talking about the new twin from Horizon Hobby. Boozers, drop a link tomorrow's show. If you would, drop a link to your channel, Boozer. Get it done, son. We got anybody know of hats that aren't embroidered where we can get them made? My goodness. Yeah, Rashka, I think so too. Wesley and I cannot get hats made to save our life because the logos don't transfer to a embroidered style very well. Storch raffle. Is that what you're talking about, Anthony? Mary Boozer Storch raffle tomorrow live. Chris Jackson asked if Wesley's still up. It's dark. So tomorrow, I'm going to try. Looks like we're going to easily do another flight on the MiG-17 with the high C pack in it. I want to show you guys the difference. And then, depending on, I have footage of the A-10 with the fast pack in it as well, but I can't remember what camera we use, so I might do that one again too. I also have the E-flite F-16, which we may film the maiden. I kind of want to show a video on the F-16 once I'm super comfortable with it, but you guys see my maidens. Like, once it's trimmed, I'm ready to rock. Bill Shepard, yes, print them. I want them printed because the embroidery stuff is, we can't, it won't work, you know, for us. So I got that Flash 850 from FMS I got to fly to with the prop on the back. It's supposed to go really fast. The little F-16. And then, like I said, MiG-17 on the fast pack. Maybe the A-10 again on the fast pack just because I want to show it off, guys. Oh, nice. Timothy Teuton's new runway is like 350 feet by 40. Hal Rufner, good to see you, man. Brad says, hand launch and belly land the F-16. I will after we do the wheels deal. David Attenberg, thank you so much. Say goodnight, everybody. David Attenberg, good night, Pilot Ryan, good show. Shows the air brakes too. I will. It's on the video. They didn't come out very far because they're tied in with the flaps. Have I tried 4 imprint for the hats? 4 imprint, Dave Marshall says. No, I haven't. Everybody says good night. I'm trying hard with those Teespring hats. They don't like anything we do. Dude, we've tried it how many? 4 or 5 or 6 times. I tried it a handful of times before I had you try to help me. Skyblazer RC, dude. The Roaring Top 5500 is awesome. Been doing it for 33 years. Advanced impressions. What? Hats? Is that what you're talking about, man? Like you do your own, Bill? I know it, dude. Hanger Rats pilot jackets. That reminds me, Chris. So, do you want it, like, do we want the Hanger Rat like squadron patch style thing on the jacket? In the Tube Deep, dude, the hats. Honestly, the whole reason I have a Teespring store is because I wanted to have hats. And that was like the first thing I feel like you guys were asking for. Like early on, you guys wanted me to get a logo and stuff like that. Fleshmax, good night, but I'm watching till the very end. Fireblade, okay, bros, time for me to eat. See y'all at the Boozer channel tomorrow. Awesome. See you, Fireblade. Gotta go too. Thanks for a good show. Lee Davidson, thanks for coming by, man. See you next time. Yeah, I have a lot I gotta get done. What about some tactical patches? Link to merch, Boozer. Farmerman Rose wants a link to the Teespring store for the Boozers. And post mine up as well. We are contact screen printers, Ryan. Bill Shepard, you got to send me a link in Messenger or something, and I'll get you the logo, and I'll pass your information on to the boozers because we gotta get it done. Yeah, Ryan, pretty good till the end. Eric Quinn RC hats. Yeah, I see it. The boozers have loads of awesome Squadron Patch t-shirts on their Teespring store. What do you mean, thanks for nothing, Ryan? I'm hooking you up, dude. Whatever I get from my guy, well, I'm giving it to you on the hats, man. Don't worry. Mary Boozer Teespring store, and then now he's going to drop the link to my store. I have to go to sleep now as well. Got some flying to do in the morning. Yes, Ryan, I will check out your merch too. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's worldwide, G. Yeah, I got to go. Hey, I got to eat too, man. Catch you guys next week. Happy landings, pilots in the tube deep. Thanks for coming. Everybody on their way out of here. Loads of emojis. We're going to wrap this show in like 2 hours, man. We got 8 minutes left. Yes. Bill Shepard, awesome. Email me. You guys see that? Wesley, you see that? I'm going to make him a moderator real quick. And forever. Bill Shepard. Lori and Wesley, you see that? He dropped his email. Yeah, Boozer, I know it. That's why we're buddies. I like you. Actually working on that right now, John. Hopefully getting one up soon on the Boozer store. Cool, yeah, what, the B-24? Nice. Dropping links, cashing checks, making sound effects. Killer Diller. Oh, man. All right, we got just a few minutes left. 7 minutes and counting. All right. Flesh Mex. Andy from Cincinnati, your videos keep me going during the week. Don't stop, man. I don't plan on it. Thank you so much. And, man, I tell you, when you've seen mine, check out everybody else, man. A lot of these guys have channels on here. Check it out. Raymond Molina, thanks for coming by. Always good to see you. See you maybe tomorrow on the Boozer Show, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. He goes a little bit earlier, which seems fitting for a Sunday. Yeah, what's cool about the Boozer Show is I actually get to. I won't really drink on air here. Just beer, but whatever. Well, not always just beer, right, Dennis Farley? Screen printing and embroidery. Yeah, y'all. I got to get my own hats. I've been dying to. Thank you, Brad Mullins. Very good. Thanks for coming by. Got you, Farmer Man. He can't leave, dude. He's trying to get out of here, but he can't stop. I watch every channel I can, says Andy. Fantastic. So I wonder what we'll see next week, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be seeing videos from all the usual suspects. I know boozers are working hard to get the storch ready because the Jolly Good fly-in is coming up pretty soon. Just Wing It, what's going on? Steve Coggins, see you later. Eric Quinn says, get the hell out of here. I'm out. Life's a beer, says David Martin Graff. Who knows what's in the... It's coffee, man. Bill Shepard, yeah, you're very welcome, dude. Thank you, because seriously, Boozer and I have been trying hard to get hats worked out, but it's not working with embroidery. The celebrities for the Barn Burner Shootout 2020, Pilot Ryan and the Mary Boozer Show. Let's do this thing, man. We'll take the show on the road, man. I'm telling you. I've done it live out of town before. It's awesome. In the Tube Deep has a maiden flight of his MiG-17 up. Check that out. Just Wing It's looking forward to watching the MiG-17 vids. Man, there's a bunch of them now, and I'm working my way up, dude, to the top. I'm ranking. I'm on the first page of Google already with that stuff, man. I'm telling you, YouTube school this winter, you guys. Awesome. Listen, Tech, my stick on Flightline P51. Yank Bank, no rudder. Something's up there, man. I don't know what to tell you, Anthony. That's crazy. Dennis Farley's ready for me to count it out. You're funny. No, I mean, I'm the queen, Mary Boozer. I don't get it. But gotta let her to watch with mine. Barry G, see you next week at the Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike RC show. See you tomorrow, man, at the Mary Boozer show, 8 o'clock Eastern time. 66 in here. It's we're depleting membership even as we speak. It will stay on a little bit longer. We can purge all non-loyal hanger rats from the chat. I'm just kidding. No guilt trips. I get it, man. 2 hours, like what the heck. See you later, Mitchell Farley. I'm taking over the internet this winter. Yeah, man. Maybe I should just keep my shit to myself. It's out there to be had. It's out there. I didn't invent the wheel, man. I'm not afraid to jump on it. That's all. Reckham Roy, see you later. Chris Jackson, Eric Rogers, Anthony Sanfilippo. Yeah, the club said same about sticks. 3 minutes. Hey Ryan, what do you think of the E-flite F-15 or F-16? I don't really have any experience with the F-15. It looks cute. The F-16 looks a little better to me, just like looks wise. We've got some guys who think it flies better as well. It is an F-16. It's nice and light. It's got that 64 millimeter 11-bladed EDF system. That's pretty rock solid. If you want to see that system in action, it's the same system, I'm pretty sure, that's in the Marlin at Hobby Zone. So, yeah, it should be pretty good, man. It looks nice. It's super cute. There's some glue together to the assembly. But, man, it's a nice looking model, and it ought to be nice. I mean, if you're going to belly land, you want to tape up your underneath and maybe not go with all the ordnance and all that kind of stuff. Ryan, you have Pink Floyd Learning to Fly on at the end. What? Mary Boozer loves the F-15. I just love saying, dude, it's an Avanti. Okay. In the tube deep. Okay, maybe, just maybe. Just wing it. You gonna do an F-16, man? I can't wait to try it. I got a couple of those smart batteries. We'll see if they increase my IQ at all. Oh, yeah, man. You know, I love that beginning of, American Girl? Tom Petty song. It sounds like the Strokes in the beginning. Yeah, E-flite F-16 64 millimeter. Get a flight tomorrow. Looking forward to. I really wanted to today so I could talk about it today. But belly landing. That F-16 should be sweet. I tell you, you are not putting any other batteries in it though, besides like a 2200. You might have a 2600 that fits it, but it's gotta be it's gotta be the smaller square stuff. I got you, Farmer Man. Bill Shepard, I'm not sure exactly. I thought it was going to be the end of the month is what I'm hearing, but I could be mixed up on the Havoc or something else. If you reach out to hobbyzone.com, they may have it listed on their website, but when they're open, they'll probably give you a better ETA than I can, Bill. Jordan Dole, see you later. That's cool, Anthony. Brad, just Dennis Farley, Bill last into August, says Dennis Farley. Dennis Farley can't wait either, man. It's Farmer Man's like, wrap it up, please. Dennis Farley says, it's his first EDF, so he's super pumped. 2 hours in, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to roll. We're going to beat it. Check out the videos, guys. I got a couple MiG videos out. A bunch of our buddies do too. Support your friends. We'll see ya. We're going to wrap this thing up, even though I hate to. We're going to roll in 5. Hanger Rats forever. 3 you later. Dude, it's an Avanti. Too good to be true. Too good to be forgotten. See you later. Stick in monkey pants. John Graham, ask me next week. Ask me next week what I did in the Navy. Yes, that's the E-flite F-16. Just Wing It. You got to get on Facebook, man. RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group, ladies and gentlemen. And also follow me on Instagram, The Pilot Ryan. Let me do something real quick for you guys. Farmer Man, no one's making you stay, by the way. If you got to go, you got to go. It's cool. Let me do something real fast. Yeah, guys, get out of here. If you want to go, get out of here. It's fine. I won't hold it against you for long. I'm just getting kind of hectic. Here we go. At The Pilot Ryan on Instagram. At _Pilot Ryan on Instagram. Follow me there. All right? I know. Farmer Man says he's good. All right, yeah, seriously. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll see you later, guys. Farmer Man says 4 minutes left. I'm going to end the stream. Catch me on social, guys. I'm everywhere. Facebook, The Pilot Ryan, Ryan Ramsey. And then we have the RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group. We have the Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike RC Facebook page. We've got this YouTube channel. I mean, there is a lot going on. JetFan 2004, good to see you. You're late. That's okay. Haha, only a teaser, Ryan. Haha, 3-hour show. Man, no way. I'm not staying. I'm not staying. It'd have to rain in here for me to stay. Dennis Farley says delay on Marlin due to typhoons. Couldn't ship. 2 a.m. last call. Yeah, that was just the primer. Now we're going to begin the show. Just waiting for the room to fill up a little bit. All right. Let's do this. See ya. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it. Stick a monkey pants. All right, guys. See ya on social. Later.